What's up YouTube, this is Hector from Not Too Nerdy, and today I want to talk about the PlayStation UI. Now, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button and also click that notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. Now let's get straight into this video. I think it's pretty cool. Like, I really like what PlayStation did. They kept it simple but yet complex. So I'll go into what I mean about that, but let's look at the video. So as you can see, it starts out, and by the way, I'm not gonna play any sound on this video. So basically in the beginning, you actually hear the same sound that they introduced in the Burger King tweet that I put in my last video. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely go check that out. But it's a good sound. I mean, it's nothing big for me. This whole part looks nice, but in reality, it's not the big thing that they announced for me, at least. One thing that I noticed though, which is pretty cool, is when a person signed in right here, you're gonna see something that I don't know if it's hinting or not. It may be nothing, but as you can see, that little avatar is obviously a Killzone avatar. It could be nothing, could be something. Maybe they may announce Killzone, a new Killzone game for PlayStation 5. Who knows? It could just be they just chose the Killzone avatar. But a lot of times PlayStation doesn't just choose things, they actually go ahead and, you know, they do it for a purpose. So that's something to look out for. Who knows? It might be something that's cool that happens down the line. Now, this next section over here is pretty cool. They have something that they added, it's called cards. And I think this only happens when you resume a game or when you're going back to a game that you already played. And as you can see, there's different cards. Each one represents something like the adventure, the other one's level. And what it is, you can actually go into each card and there's certain features you could do, and you could see, for example, how much percentage you have left to beat the card, how many more missions you have to beat and, you know, complete that whole level, which I really like. I also like the fact that they actually give you an estimated time of how long it will take for you to beat the level, which is something that, you know, they haven't done before. I really like it. But one thing or one question I have about all this is, notice the game that they showed. You know, they showed Sackboy. Now the reason why they showed Sackboy is because Sackboy is a level-based game, right? So you already know how many levels there are. You already know what you have to do or to complete a task in each level. So in reality, when a developer creates the game, it's easier for them to track that stuff, you know, to track exactly around how much longer it should take you to beat this game. But for games like Demon Souls, or for games that are like open world games, how are they going to track that? So that's the thing I want to know. Is it only gonna be a PlayStation developer thing where they're the ones gonna take advantage of it? Because I don't know if we're gonna see anyone else really make the effort to do that. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen down the line. So I think this is the part right here as they show you, you can resume certain objectives. And as you can see, as he scrolls down right now, you're going to see it say about 10 minutes left. So that it gives an estimate about the game, which is pretty cool. Now, another feature that I thought was pretty cool is if you don't know a certain objective, how to beat it, they could give you a little tutorial. So as you see, click the tutorial here and it shows you a little, you know, preview of what you have to do to complete this task. Now, that's pretty cool and all, but what's really impressive, how neat they made this look, right? So you could expand it full screen, you could put it on the side of your screen, you could do split screen, you could go ahead and pin it to inside the screen in a small window. And I think that's very impressive. I think that they really thought about how neat it needs to look, and they really thought about the user interface, you know. So I kind of like the fact that they spent time on that and they made sure it looked nice. Now there's another feature that I think is OP, or at least it could be OP for certain games, and that feature is, as you can see right now, you can actually share the screen. Now if you're in a party chat, your friend can share their screen. So I want to know, how is this going to work for a game like Warzone? Can I share the screen with my friend? Can he see where I'm at? If we split up somewhere, can we use this as an advantage? Because I'm wondering, are games will they allow you to do this? Because as you see in the video right here, notice how the person is playing Uncharted on one screen and the other person is playing Sackboy. So are they going to limit it to different games so you can't be playing the same game and share the screen, or are they going to actually allow you to share whatever game you want? Because I wonder what developers will do, because are they going to try to block this feature? Because this may be a form of cheating. If you could see the other person's screen and not be around them, that may be an issue. I personally think it's cool because in a game like Warzone, you get split up from your team sometimes and you can actually see their screen, and if they get killed, you can see exactly where they got killed from. You could see things from different angles because you could position the teammate in a different angle. Now you have eyes in different areas, which is cool, but at the same time, it's maybe a form of cheating, not too sure. But I'm kind of curious what they're going to do about that. Now, they actually went into this game right here, and Destruction, this game is, I'm still interested to see how this game plays. You know, they've yet to really show how this playing games, Destruction All-Stars, but I mean, they showed a little bit, but not enough for me to want the game yet. I think it may be a cool, fun game, but that's not a game I'm purchasing at launch. So all they really did so far in this little demo is they show you how you could just take a picture on the fly. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's been done before. A cool feature that they have now, it's 4K pictures, so at least the quality is even better, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's something I'm not really a picture person. Yes, I do a lot of pictures. In the past, I did it for a Spider-Man game, but overall, like, I use it for a couple minutes and then I really don't go back to it. But I think it's cool that they did a better job than they did on the PS4 with the picture mode. And yeah, so that's it right there. I'm trying to see what else. Was there anything else that I want to go over? I really don't think so. They show this section over here that has to do with like news and like upcoming like information about PS5 and other things, which is fine. I mean, I'm used to seeing that a lot of other places. Let's see if there's anything else. This is the last big section right here that I think that it's important to go over. And that is right now, as you can see, PlayStation Store for PS4 was really slow. As you can see right now, how quickly it just loaded. And I'm kind of curious to see how fast it's going to load. And because in the past, the PS4 was the PlayStation Store was a separate application. Now it's integrated with the console, which it's the way it should have always been. But now it's actually integrated, so I think it could actually take advantage of loading quicker. It doesn't have to rely on connecting first and then loading everything. Now it could go directly into loading what you need it to load. So I'm curious to see exactly how that's going to work. They didn't really go over it. All they did was go to the section so it shows, but they didn't go through anything. One last thing I wish that they showed is what happens if you have a bunch of games lined up. Because as we know, for the PS4, if you had a bunch of games lined up in it and you scroll across looking for a game, it takes a while for the picture of the game to actually load up. So that's something they did not go over. They didn't really show too many games loaded. And I was kind of curious to see what it's like to have a bunch of games loaded. Are the pictures going to load quickly, or is it going to be, take a little while for it to load? I'm assuming it's going to be quick with SSD, but we never know. But that's pretty much it. I really like the UI. It's not that much different in some ways. It feels very familiar if you've had a PlayStation before, but it's enough to make you want more, I guess. So I'm kind of curious how certain features, my favorite feature so far has to be you can share your screen. And the only reason why it's my favorite feature is because it seems like something I could use in gameplay. But with that said, I don't know if they're going to allow it for certain games, right? Now, if you're a content creator, if you have your friend or someone playing the game and you have the voice chat and everything, now you can actually show their view on split screen. So now the person is actually watching your YouTube video or Twitch channel. You can actually see two different perspectives on the screen, which I think is pretty cool. So that's something else that you could use it for. Now, I'm hoping that games will take advantage of that or let you take advantage of that, but I'm not too sure. I'm also curious to see about this Killzone avatar, because there must be a reason why the person used that to show this video, because they knew that whatever avatar they chose, people will start talking about it. So I have a feeling that that's still kind of a hint towards a game for the PlayStation 5. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you like the PlayStation UI or the PS5 UI. If not, let me know why. This is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube.